Alright, hey guys, it's Anthony253 here again, and this is part 8 of Assassin's Creed. And we are currently in Jerusalem, getting information on the assassination target, Talal. And we're going to finish that up today, and we will kill him today. As well as go back to the present day, and get a little bit of background information on Lucy and Vidic, and do a little bit of snooping around, as you'll see. So first off, let's just, which one's closest? I think the eavesdropping is closest. Okay, no, it's actually the assassination. It's closer. That's fine. The assassination, I guess.
Safety and peace, Altair. We live in harsh times, do we not? I am in an ocean of trouble. I had a mission to investigate some strange disappearances in the rich district, and Talal's men saw my face. My status is compromised. Would you be kind enough to eliminate them for me in exchange for the information you seek?
Easy enough. I do remember having just a small bit of difficulty with this one because I wasn't sure how I was going to play. This part kind of like right here. If you go through all of this, you know, it leads you into here, and you'll run into one of them. And if you wait long enough, the other one will also intercept. So it was kind of tricky to do this one. You see, that's one of them right there, and the other one's like right across. So what I like to do is just wait for him to walk past, kill this one, and then once he's far enough, I'll kill him too, and then I'll immediately go into blend and, you know, try to escape so that no other soldiers see me. So let me try to see if I can get to him now. Yeah. Kill him. And I go to blend immediately because there are quite a few guards. I think I'm pretty safe now. It's only blinking yellow. And, you know, it's simple. At first I forgot, or I didn't know that they intercepted, so it was a bit tricky. But no sweat. And then just simply go back and he'll give you some information.
Altair, you're rid of the ones who knew me? Excellent. Here's what I learned about Talal. He's a powerful slaver who occupies an area north of town, near the Barbican. He pays a tribute to the city guards so he can operate in the shadows. But from what you showed me today, I'm sure he will share the same fate as the others. Thank you again, Altair.
Perfect. Talal is located in the north sector of the city. And if you look at it, Talal appears to be the leader of slavers and occupies an area north of here, near the Barbican. He seems wiser than those I faced before, however keeping to the shadows and having his men pay the guards to turn a blind eye. No matter how clever he thinks himself, he'll meet the same end as the others. So, where he's actually located is... I think it's here. It's kind of blocked off. I believe this is it. Yeah, that's the north area. But it's not in... I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, next we'll do the eavesdropping. And this eavesdropping is... It's kind of important because it pretty much tells you what Talal's specialty is. Besides running away. He got a certain way of fighting. That is interesting to know. So, I always get lost in Jerusalem every time I've played this game. It's got a very weird way of navigating. Yeah, I'm sure there was a way for me to avoid all this. Throwing knives are fantastic. Okay, yeah, they're inside of this building, I believe.
Has he lost his mind?
So let's just go in there. Is it guarded? Yes, it is. They're scholars. I don't feel like fighting them. I think it'll drive away the people I'm trying to eavesdrop on, so I'll just use these guys. Although getting out, I don't think I can use them. I don't think they'll linger around in there. So I'll either have to fight or just want to run away. I might just run away. I don't know what I'm feeling yet. Okay, so I'd say we're pretty safe.
He's a coward. If it wasn't for the money, I'd be long gone.
You're either stupid or blind. Maybe it's both.
How can you say that?
You didn't see what happened.
I saw well enough. Our caravan was attacked, and the first thing he did was flee.
No, he didn't run.
What are you talking about?
Do you forget what became of the men who attacked us?
Felled by our archers, thanks be to God.
Not our archers, him, alone.
So you're saying he saved us?
Yes, he headed for higher ground. Used his bow to kill them.
I had no idea.
The man's a master archer. You do well to remember that.
Alright, so in a fight, Talal will try to shoot his enemies with a bow. This... It's not that imperative to know, but it is good. Talal is said to favor the bow. In a fight, he'll seek out to put distance between him and his enemy trying to kill from afar. I'll close the gap between us before he's even knocked his first arrow. So, the main reason that he runs away and why he's considered a coward when he runs away is because he actually needs to get distance to use his bow. So that way, you know, he doesn't cause any unwanted attention. And it seems like I'm gonna have to run away. I don't feel like fighting these guys. If I can make a clean getaway, that'd be nice. I don't think I can kill them without them seeing me. Can I? Nope. That's okay. If I can't get a clean getaway, then I'll just kill them, but I think I can make it. Okay. I should use a tackle a bit more, now that I have it. Can't use it when you're sprinting. You can only use it when you're running. So if you hold it down, it will automatically start to run.
What would cause him to run like that?
Let's just send his bench. That guy that talks, whoever that guy is talking in the background, this guy. Every city, Damascus, Jerusalem, Acre, it's always the same guy saying the same thing. It kind of bugs me. I feel like he should say different things every now and then, and it should be a different guy in between each city. I don't know. It doesn't seem logical for the same guy to be going to these three major cities saying the same thing. I feel like it wouldn't be that easy to do, but you know, whatever. Alright, we'll talk to Malik.
Malik,
Come to waste more of my time?
I found Talal. I'm ready to begin my mission.
That is for me to decide.
Very well. Here's what I know. He traffics in human lives, kidnapping Jerusalem citizens and selling them into slavery. His base is a warehouse located inside the Barbican, north of here. As we speak, he prepares a caravan for travel. I'll strike while he's inspecting his stock. If I can avoid his men, Talal himself should prove little challenge.
Little challenge? Listen to you. Such arrogance.
Are we finished? Are you satisfied with what I've learned?
No. But it will have to do. Rest, prepare, cry in the corner. Do whatever it is you do before a mission. Only make sure you do it quietly.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Rest. Car in the corner. Do whatever it is you do. Talal inspects his warehouse daily. Strike during the next inspection. Talal, a cunning slave master, has a warehouse. Talal, a cunning slave master, has a warehouse in northern Barbican filled with human livestock. He inspects them daily, preparing them for travel. Knowing exactly where his guards are, I need simply to strike during his next inspection. Kind of like Malik, even though he's kind of not the nicest guy in the world. I think it's understandable. You lose an arm and a brother, I think he kind of starts to resent someone. His dialogue is pretty funny sometimes. So, like, I know we have, like, a map of where all the guards are posted and all that, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to be using it. I don't think I ever have. It's not very hard to infiltrate. Taking kind of an unorthodox path right now, but that's okay. So I take out the throwing knife just in case I need to dispatch of anyone. I might go back to solid ground though. Yeah. It's over there where I said it would be.
What happened here?
Yeah, it's not a good idea to go back there. But there is a certain guard over there that I do always kill, because the way that I get into it, I need to kill him. I mean, I probably can't sneak past him, but it's much easier just to kill him with a throwing knife from a distance. And he doesn't fall on the floor like this one that we just killed. Oh, I thought he... Sometimes you can do an air assassination in this game when you hold down high profile and move. So, you know, just run and press square. But I guess since I was sprinting, I didn't press square fast enough and he just jumped at him. In later games, air assassination is much easier. You just stand at a ledge and just fall on them. And then you'll kill them. When you press square. Or X, whatever it is. Kill. The kill button. Alright, so this is the guy I always kill. Because I usually get up to that ladder.
Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
His body's not falling. I could also jump over there, but I'm not risking that. We've already seen how I do when I jump from a kind of high place. Yeah, but I don't just walk in because these guys are guarding it. So just climb this ladder. I'm surprised it didn't fall, honestly. It's such an odd position to be in. Poor guy. And then you just jump to this. And there you go. Inside. Easy as pie. You can go up this ladder if you want. There's a guard up there. Just come down here. You don't have to go on the buildings or anything to get to Talal. He's inside of a building. Not on top of. It's right here.
What now, slaver?
Do not call me that. I only wish to help them, as I myself was helped.
You do no kindness imprisoning them like this.
Imprisoning them? I am keeping them safe, preparing them for the journey that lies ahead.
What journey? It is a life of servitude.
You know nothing. It was folly to even bring you here. To think that you might see and understand.
I understand well enough. Show yourself.
So this is obviously a trap that we're gonna walk into.
Ah, so you want to see the man who called you here?
You did not call me here. I came on my own.
Did you? Who unbarred the door? Cleared the path? Did you once raise your blade against a single man of mine, huh? No. All this I did for you. Step into the light then, and I will grant you one final favor. Now I stand before you. What is it you desire?
Come down here. Let us settle this with honor.
Why must it always come to violence? It seems I cannot help you, for you do not wish to help yourself. And I cannot allow my work to be threatened. You leave me no choice. You must die.
Okay, so we're forced to fight these guys. There's no way around it. The throwing knives do work on them if you can manage to get a few in. It will one-hit them. Because they are pretty tough. Let me see if I can try to kill a few. Yeah, there. Okay. There we go. I'm not sure how to throw them in battle, it just kind of happens. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to throw the knife. That's fine. Not that tough, but they do take a beating. And if you can't time your counters, they can get you pretty easily. Got lucky. Oh, okay, I missed. I guess when you're from a certain distance, you'll just throw it automatically. Alright, so he runs away, as we have heard that he would do. Of course. You know what? I should just done it from the distance and I think about it. Alright, so I probably should have memorized the path that he would take. Okay, I was aiming for that ladder, but he'll eventually go to the ground, so it's not really an issue. Doesn't matter. It's really hard to kill him stealthily. So, you see, just do that. Vigilante's got him.
You've nowhere to run now. Share your secrets with me.
My part is plain. The Brotherhood is not so weak that my death will stop its work.
What Brotherhood?
Al-Mualim is not the only one with designs upon the Holy Land. And that's all you'll have from me.
Then we are finished. Beg forgiveness from your god.
He's long abandoned us. Long abandoned the men and women I took into my arms.
What do you mean?
Beggars, whores, addicts, lepers. Do they strike you as proper slaves? Unfit for even the most menial tasks? No. I took them not to sell, but to save. And yet you'd kill us all. For no other reason than it was asked of you.
No. You profit from the war. From lives lost and broken.
Yes, you would think that, ignorant as you are. Wall off your mind. They say it's what your kind do best. Do you see the irony in all this? No, not yet, it seems. But you will.
Alright. So, he's not difficult to kill. Especially if you have a vigilante there. He always, for me, always runs into the path of them, so... it's not an issue. I should really tackle more often. I don't know when he starts to recover from falling easier. Because there is, sometimes when he falls, he should be able to roll up to do it. Oh, like that. Okay, maybe he does do it. I feel like he doesn't always do it. Let's see. I don't want to have to fight them. There's a lot of them. And it might take too much time, but I might be forced to. Let's get me to this bench. Alright, perfect. Although I'm not sure how I'm gonna get there without being detected. since I'm on red alert. Yeah, you see. If I stop blending, they'll kill me. So, try to get to this wall. Is there someone else here? I'm probably gonna be detected.
Why would he do that?
Is this blocked off? Can I not? That's bright. Okay, it's just close enough. I mean, you can take any path you want. I kind of messed up on my path. But I seen the Talal, the slave trader. Now we'll go back to Malik, and he obviously won't be impressed. But that's okay. I still like you, Malik.
Altair, wonderful to see you return to us. And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled assassin maintains control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik. But the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Muallim.
Go then. Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Muallim. Talal also spoke of a brotherhood and their designs upon the Holy Land. However, he denied he was selling slaves and insisted he was saving them. Why would a slave trader help anyone other than himself? Al-Muallim will help me to make sense of this. I like that each assassination target he goes through, he always, thinks about what they do. Maybe it's not as bad as he thinks. I mean, he always says something to them back, when they say they were just helping, but he always has something to say back to them. But then they always have a counter argument for him. I think it's cool. It gives him a bit of a character. He's not just an assassin. He's actually thinking about what he's doing. But now we go to present day, and we'll meet with Vidic, Lucy, and Desmond.
Damn it! What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something. How long?
Too soon to tell.
These delays are unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
It's gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go lie down or something? Get some rest.
It doesn't look as bright as it did before. I think I mentioned before that it gets really bright sometimes. I may have changed something in the settings and I don't remember. Anyway, we'll have 2 or 3 conversations with Lucy. So let's do that.
Why is he always yelling at you? It's his machine.
His theories. He's not the one who built it.
Who did? You?
No. Abstergo has a team of engineers. Not much they don't have. But I did oversee the assembly. Guess that's why he gets so angry with me.
He's a dick.
He's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Can't believe you're defending the guy.
Warren saved my life, so if he wants to yell a little, let him.
What does she mean by that?
What do you mean he saved your life?
You're not the only one who doesn't get to go home at night.
Wait, are you saying you're a prisoner?
When they first approached me, I was finishing up my PhD. The university had made it clear I had no future there. They didn't like the subject of my doctorate, called it pseudoscience. Said keeping me on would discredit and embarrass them. It was the same everywhere. Other universities, companies I interviewed with. Pretty soon I was out of money and out of time. I was this close to waiting tables. Then I got a letter.
From Vidic?
He said he'd been following my career since undergrad, that he believed in my work and wanted to meet to discuss my future. You have no idea how good it felt to hear that. So I met with him. What did I have to lose?
And he offered you a job.
Yes, here at Abstergo, helping out on the Animus project. I'd have a chance to test my theories and prove the professor's wrong. How could I turn that down?
Think I'm missing the part where you became a prisoner.
Sometimes I wonder if they weren't behind it all. If they manipulated events so that I'd get desperate. They can do that. They can do anything. I didn't think when I agreed to come here. They even told me I'd be trapped. For 6 months, a year max. Once the product launched, there'd be no need for secrecy anymore. But until then, I'd be a guest of the company. At least, that's what they said.
And when the Animus was ready?
They came in while I was sleeping. 3 guys. Guns. They dragged me out of bed. God. The worst part is I knew them. One guy, Richard, we ate lunch together sometimes. And now he was gonna... They were cracking jokes. I tried to pull away. He hit me. And that's when he told me I was going to die.
Christ, what did you do?
Nothing. I kept telling myself it wasn't real. And then Warren was there, shouting at them to get away from me. And they listened.
Jesus.
He's not a happy man, Desmond. I wouldn't even say he's a good man, but he saved my life. They never came for me again, and he promised they never would.
You're still stuck here working for these nut jobs.
But I'm alive. Anyway, I really do need to get the Animus repaired. I'll see you tomorrow, Desmond.
Okay, so that's some background with Lucy. Why she's here. Origin story. I find it pretty shocking. And I think we can have another conversation.
Aren't you tired?
Nope. So that's it for the conversations with Lucy, but we will have a bit more once we go to our room. You'll see what I mean.
What the hell? Someone's been in here.
So what we want to do is first go here and just interact.
Looks like some kind of access code.
So we pretty much have the code to leave the room now. Someone put it in there. I think the towels may have changed positions again. But that's not important right now. We can actually leave right away. She'll be gone. The Animus, I don't know if it'll still be red, but she'll be gone. Okay, it's not red anymore. So now we can look at the computers. We all have access to this room. It's a different code. There's no press X or something to interact. But we have access to this computer. Along with Lucy's access pen. So that's the pen we just got now to look at the computer. Alright, so we read these 3 in previous videos. So we'll read September 4th. Read this one. Okay, so this is from Lucy to Nancy Nillup. Subject is Layla Marino. Layla was the girl that Vidic had mentioned in one of the previous emails. So she's asking about her. Dear Nancy, I am writing to inquire about the death of a former employee by the name of Layla Marino. I don't know if you were working here at the time, September of 2007. There were apparently some kind of accident, but I'm not able to find any information on the subject. The coroner's office indicated that her file had been sealed. If it was suicide, why is this information considered so sensitive? Sincerely, Lucy Stillman. Her response: Miss Stillman, I am sorry, but I am not authorized to discuss this employee or the circumstances regarding her departure from the company. Fair enough. And the other email. This is from Lucy to Nancy again. This is the continuation of the previous email. Nancy, I don't understand why this information is so difficult to access. I've never heard of a company having the ability to declare a coroner's report proprietary information. That's ridiculous. She was my friend. I just want to know what happened to her. Lucy. This is from Nancy to Lucy and CC'd to Alan Rickon and Warren Vidic. Ms. Stillman, unfortunately, I am unable to respond further to your inquiry. I have CC'd Alan Rickon on this email. Please direct all further questions to him. Thank you. She killed herself. Something about a relationship with a kid named Newman. Don't dip your pen in the company ink. I'll drop it. I'm not sure who that's from. It's from Warren, I think, because it says at the top there, from Warren. So those are all the emails we can read. There's nothing in these. And we cannot access this computer, Vidix, at this moment. You can sit down and try, but you cannot get in. I do believe in the next time we have one of these little after assassination present day things, we can take Warren's pen, access pen, and we can actually enter his computer. But that'll be it for the video, guys. Next video will be taking care of another assassination target. I think the next one has 3 targets before we actually come back to the present day, so it will be a while. So I will make sure to leave the animus periodically in my runs that I do before, to make sure I don't miss any kind of conversations or any little things. But I don't think I will. I don't think that will be necessary. And we'll have 3 to kill in a row, I believe, until we leave. So the next memory block will be kind of long. But that'll be it, guys. I'll see you next time for part 9 of Assassin's Creed.